Okay guys, so question 6, we're talking primarily about a landing angle that is parallel to the x-axis, or parallel to the x-axis. In such a case, you have a line here, and this line is, you can see that your landing angle will come in, you throw up your particle, and it lands at a landing angle that's parallel to the x-axis. Okay, this landing angle, therefore, you use alternate angles, and it's always the same as the angle of the plane. Okay? So that's what you're looking at there. So it comes in, gets lopped up, and then lands parallel to the axis. Now, first things first, let's read our question and see about making a diagram here. Velocity u at an angle theta to the plane, and we know what the plane is. Okay, so we're just going to make our plane here. We're going to do our gravity triangle. Just going straight down, straight across. I don't have these learnt off, so I've never learnt them off. Okay. So what we're going to have here is G, and then we have an angle theta. Before I work out, I'm going to work out exactly what theta is. So theta equals 1 for the opposite, 2 for the adjacent, root 5 for the hypotenuse. That makes cos theta 2 over root 5, makes sine theta 1 over root 5. Everybody happy with that? Now, this is g cos theta. Everybody happy with g cos theta? So, huh?
Why is it cos theta rather than
here?
Yeah.
See the way the angle theta is here?
Yeah.
Alright, that's your 90-degree angle. If it's adjacent, it's cos. If it's opposite, it's sine. So this would be g cos theta because it's the adjacent side, and this side here is the opposite side.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is 2 root 5 g, and the other one is 1 root 5 g. Now, power stress up the plane, velocity u, angle theta. Now, sorry guys, one thing. I actually, the angle theta is not actually my plane angle. My plane angle is this angle here, what I call beta, okay? So technically speaking, I was actually talking about beta there, because that's going to be beta, and that's beta. It's still cos beta and sine beta. However, my it's projected up the plane with an angle theta. Okay. Contains the line of greatest slope. The particle strikes the plane parallel to the horizontal. Express t, the time of flight in terms of u and theta. Hence, otherwise establish that the landing angle is 1 over 3. Oh, sorry. Hence, establish not the landing angle, that your throw is at an angle of tan theta equals 1 over 3. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to break up my throwing triangle. My throwing triangle is u up this way. Theta is this angle. Makes a cos theta for the adjacent. Makes a sine theta for the opposite. I'm now going to construct all my equations. So, what's phi x equal to, lads? Phi x is equal to u cos theta minus gt. Phi y, u sine theta, take away 2 over root 5 gt. Just keep an eye on these for me, lads. Just double check them. Do not want to go wrong here. Next one. Add a t on and you get ut cos theta. Add a half it and add a t on. 2 root 5 gt squared. Sy ut sine theta minus brain freeze, half of that, 1 over root 5 gt squared. Okay. Now, there's 2 pieces of information we know. We know that we want to find the time of flight first. Time of flight is first on our list, okay? Alright? So, time of flight is Sy equals 0. Which will mean ut sine theta, this equals 0. Move it over to your side. So equals gt squared over root 5. Cancel the t, cancel the t. And then we're going to get t equals root 5u sine theta all over g. Everybody happy with that? Now that's done. What you're going to do next is that should be the answer for the time. Let's see if it is. Yeah, it is indeed. Okay. Now, let's look into the Landon angle. The Landon angle, which is here, Landon angle is beta. So, tan of the Landon angle, tan B equals minus phi y over phi x. And what do we know tan B is again, guys? Tan B is 1 over 2. So we know that tan B is 1 over 2. So this is the equation where we're going to find a lot more information. Now, step 1, find out what phi y and phi x are using the time of flight located here. So phi x is going to be u cos theta minus 1 over root 5 g multiplied by the time, which is root 5 u sine theta all over g. Once we find that out, the g's cancel, the root 5's cancel, and we have u cos theta minus u sine theta. Is that alright? U cos theta minus u sine theta? Yeah, why not? Right. Phi, lads. Let's make this whole thing a lot smaller. Taking up too much space. Now, next thing, phi y. What's phi y? U sine theta minus 2 root 5. Now we gotta put t in there as well. Root 5 u sine theta all over g. Once again, let's see what cancels. The g's will cancel, the root 5's will cancel, and you're going to get u sine theta, and what's that going to be? Minus 2u sine theta, which will get me minus u sine theta. Okay. Now, a half equals minus phi y over phi x. A half will equal u sine theta divided by u cos theta minus u sine theta. Okay, cross multiply. U cos theta minus u sine theta equals 2u sine theta. What happens next is the u's will cancel. Cos theta ends up to be 3 sine theta. Now, what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to bring the 3 underneath. I'm going to bring the cos underneath. Because you're always looking to make this formula here. Tan A equals sine A over cos A. Have you done that yet? Yeah, so you're going to get very used to doing these anyway. So bring it underneath and you're going to get 1 over 3 equals sine theta divided by cos theta, which is tan theta. And is that where we're at? Tan theta equals 1/3? Grand. Do any of you need me to do the range? Yeah, I think you'd be alright with the range. I'll finish off for completion's sake, I suppose. The range is an Sx when t equals what's t equal to? Root 5u sine theta over g. Now, you know what tan theta is? Just remember in this question, guys, you could have done part 2 without actually completing part 1. That's often the case in applied maths, that it'll give it a proof answer, and just because you're not able to prove it, you should use the answer they gave you and go on to part 2, just to pick up any marks that you might know. Okay, so it's going to be 1 over 3, which leaves that to be root 10. That makes the time of flight, sine theta is going to be 1 over root 10, isn't it? So 1 over root 10. Will anybody tell me what's root 5 divided by root 10? I think it's root 2. So it's going to be t now equals u over root 2 g. Is that right? 1 over root 2. Okay, so now we have to go find out the Sx value. The Sx equation is going to be ut cos theta. What's cos theta, guys? Cos theta is 3 over root 10. I'll put that in a second actually. And it's going to be minus 2 over root 5 gt squared. Now, all we got to do is fill in numbers this time around. It's going to be really easy. U, and then it's going to be u over root 2g. Then it's going to be cos theta, which is 3 over root 10. Minus 1 over 2 root 5. It's going to be g. T squared, anybody? U squared over 2g squared. The g's will cancel. So it's going to be u squared over 4 root 5g. And this side here is going to be u squared. What's that going to be? 3 over root 20g. 3u squared over root 20g. Don't mess around too much with this, guys. Ignore the u squareds and just put into your calculator 3 divided by root 20. Take away 1 over 4 root 5. The g is still there, right? It's going to leave in terms of g. Root 5 over 4g. You can put g equals 9.8 if you want. And that's just done, guys. U squared. Okay.